Hi, Wasteland TV. We are here with
Scott Zillner.
What does Scott Zillner do? Since we know from last year.
I do a lot of stuff. I'm a prototype toy painter. That's why I'm here today at the SAC Gamer Expo.
So what toys have you painted? Let's refresh the audience from last year.
Well, I do a lot of toys. I can't tell you all the toys I've done.
Because they're all top secret.
It's not that. Whatever you're working on at the time is top secret until it comes out.
Yes.
So
but
stuff that
you do get cool robots like this.
Stuff that has come out and is in stores, like the Star Wars Infinity. These are on clearance right now, really cheap to pick up. I did quite a few of this line particularly.
So, any other lines that are currently on the market right now?
You know, I've done a lot of work with Jack Specific, and they do example of this giant Link figure.
Did you do that one?
I did. This one's at Toys R Us. This was a blast to paint. If you look on the back, all of the photography is actually the one that I painted specifically. This is the prototype I painted. They take the photos. We do 2 of them. One stays here for photography, one goes to China to get reproduced, and then they...
Do you get one shipped back at a prototype?
I never get nothing. Anything that goes to China never comes back from China. Once you send it to China, it's over. It's done.
Because the bootlegger's got to use it next.
Well, actually, generally the manufacturing house that makes the toys are the bootleggers.
Really?
The bootleggers aren't going out and retooling anything.
That explains why they're high quality nowadays.
Exactly. The tooling costs so much money that never happens. What happens is company A pays a Chinese company to make the toy, to make 100,000 toys.
Yeah.
They make 100,000 toys and they say, we need to charge you this much. And then they actually only use this much, and they use the rest of that plastic to make the bootlegs, and they sell those out for extra money.
Well, I never knew that.
Every time a toy company says we want lower prices, the company says, okay, we'll make them cheaper. That means they'll sell more bootlegs out the back door, so they always get paid the same amount.
And then they also get rid of their overhead.
Well, it's not a matter of overhead. The company, manufacturing company, should never have any at all.
Yeah.
They only make some to make extra money. That's why you have some. Anything you buy on Amazon that comes from China is a bootleg.
That's impressive. I did not know that.
Yeah.
So, have you seen any of your items you painted as bootlegs?
I'm sure there's some out there. I haven't found any particularly, but it's something I always keep an eye out for.
So, what is the biggest selling thing you got today so far?
This Link figure is at every Toys R Us. There's mounds of them. That might be one of the most made toys I've produced.
Not the Infinity?
Infinities, they made a ton of those too. Like, I don't know production numbers.
Yeah.
I can only go to the stores and go, wow, there's a lot of these on the shelf, and there's still tons of them for years. Like, I did a Indiana Jones figure at Disneyland Parks.
Which one?
It's the big 6-inch Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom.
Okay, because I know there's a couple of different Indiana Jones.
This is like the Marvel Legends scale Indiana Jones.
Okay.
And that's been in the park for...
Is it the one that has a little temple play set? And
yeah.
He has really weirdly jointed?
No, it's not. It's just Marvel Legends joints. He's got like some bamboo pieces and some rocks and a whip and whatnot.
Sounds like they changed the mold of him.
There was an Indiana Jones regular and then Temple of Doom.
Okay, I've got...
Indiana Jones sold out really quickly, and then we did a Temple of Doom version. I did the paint master for that one, and it's been in the park for like 6 years. I've never had anything last that long.
Yeah.
So,
I don't think anything in the park lasts so long unless there's they made too many of them.
They really made a lot of that figure.
So today, for selling wise, what do you think is going to be your biggest seller as a dealer?
I'm not in the dealer room. Hopefully the dealer room's it's rocking and packing. I'm out here just to kind of talk to people and maybe do a couple drawings for kids and answer questions.
That's pretty cool. So, what is your base sale of other toys you sell?
I do a lot of conventions where I sell a lot of toys. I go to Japan a lot to buy toys. I've always tried to be, if everyone goes right, I go to the left. So if everyone's selling Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm going to sell something else. And so I try to carry weird and obscure toys as like stuff to go, wow, that's really cool.
The collectible stuff that you don't see every day.
If it's in Toys R Us, I don't want to sell it.
No, you can't, because down the road it's going to take forever to get rid of it at flea markets.
Yeah.
So what is the thing at Toys R Us?
Links are at Toys R Us. Infinities are at Toys R Us. Superman, Man of Steel, big figure and a small figure. I did those. Justice League, they reused the same smaller figures, so that one's there.
Yeah.
Cyborg from Justice League I did. I did an Aquaman, but I haven't seen him out yet. Those are all through Jakks Pacific on the 18-inch action figures.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is Jakks Pacific doing now more 18-inch figures than since they lost the WWF license?
Well, they lost the license of Mattel a while ago, and it didn't hurt them. They have so many other lines, and they've been doing these big figures for a while now.
Yeah, they slowly started popping up on Toy Aisles, and all of a sudden they started dominating.
Yeah, they have a manufacturing house in China that other people can't match the prices.
Yeah, because I know they do even huge limited editions at Target.
Yeah.
Of the Disney and Turtles.
Yep. Yeah, those are great. I don't think we're going to get any more of those, though. Unfortunately, that's it. They're done.
Okay, so last year was the last year.
Last year was the last year. We never got all of the Turtles.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. So only Leonardo's the only one that's going to exist.
Well, no, there's Leo and Mikey,
Okay.
but we didn't get Donnie or
And Ralph.
Yeah.
Is it because the series ended?
No, and they wouldn't sell well enough, and they didn't make them. And
So
it's hard to make a toy that big.
well, it's hard to
5-foot
sell a toy that big, too.
Yeah.
Because even Star Wars, they couldn't even sell a lot of those in stores.
Well, they had so many, and the problem is the way that stores want to carry stuff. They want to carry stuff for quick sales. They don't want to carry stuff for more than a month or two.
Yeah.
And they want it out. They want something new in. So if they have too many things that aren't moving out really quickly, they can clearance them. Sometimes they clearance toys before the movies have come out.
Like Tron was a
Like
good
Tron
example.
toys were clearance before the movie had come out. They started already putting them on clearance.
Or they're released too early in the movie is a dog like Max Steel.
And then those are kind of the issues you have with toy companies and the shops that carry the toys. It's always a hit or miss situation.
Yeah. So, any last words you'd like to say to anyone who wants to aspire to be a painter for a toy company?
Learn something else. Do something else. It's a dying job. Unfortunately, people like me are replaced in China by Chinese painters that don't know the colors. Half the work I've gotten these days in the last couple of years has been fixing China mistakes.
Wow.
That they had messed it up so bad in China, they now had to pay me to do it when they should have paid me the first time and it would have been messed up.
And it would have cost them half the amount of the work.
Well, that doesn't count anymore because when they do the steel tooling, they include a painted price. So they're giving away my job for free if you pay for the tooling. Toolings are $10,000 plus per metal mold. Each toy is several metal molds. It's a lot of money. And they're like, oh, well, we'll give you a painted version free. But sometimes those suck. Most of the time they suck. And then I still get work.
Well, thank you.
Alrighty.
So until next year.
Until next year.